What up, though, y'all? It's Chris broadcasting from the D. Out here early getting some of these 10,000 steps in. Not all of them, just some. But we gonna get it done before the day is out. So let's talk about driving a Mercedes Benz being feminine. I saw a video. It's viral right now. You got some sister. She is saying that if you drive a Mercedes Benz, all right, you are, in her words, not mine, because I don't agree with this at all. You are a bad bitch. All right, you are a bad. Where did they get this crap from, man? I swear. But Mercedes Benz is a feminine car. Only chicks drive them. Which I'd be hard pressed to believe that, because if you look up number of registrations of Mercedes-Benz vehicles, I would be willing to bet my life that it is majority men. It's probably a good 70% or somewhere in that range of all registered Benz vehicles are to men. You guys can look that up for me if you like. If I'm wrong, let me know, and let me know how far off. But I know for a fact it's definitely majority men. But okay, let's just add this to the list of things that if men do, they are gay, they are zesty, they are sassy. I can go over a handful of them. I seen a chick say that if you a man and you take naps, that's gay. That's a feminine trait, taking naps, which is amazing to me because the majority of high productive men that I've ever met in my life, they take naps. They don't sleep 8-hour days. They don't sleep 6-hour days. I know right now a guy who gets in a 24-hour period, I kid you not, two to 3 hour naps every 24 hours. He does not have the time to get 8 hours of sleep. He thinks that men who get 8 hours are simply not doing enough. That's what he believes, all right? If you need your 8 hours to function, get your 8 hours to function. I don't need exactly 8 hours, but I like to get 8 hours when I can. I need at least 6 though. Give me 6. I'm more snappy and alert if I can get 7. But man, let me tell you, just crossing the street here, if I could get 8, I feel like Superman. So those days, I've even had friends and family be like, I can tell you got a full 8 hours of sleep today, because just my energy level and my level of clarity and snappiness. So there's that. I've also seen, now this was a guy who said this nonsense, and when I looked at his profile picture, this actually was a zesty dude. I'm just like, fam, you should probably sit this one out. He said, using an alarm clock is a feminine trait. Just wake up, just get up. There's money to get. And again, I saw that. I looked at the dude's profile picture. He had like some hoop nose ring and hoop earrings on it, and he just really looked pretty zesty himself. So I just thought it was a total lack of self-awareness on his part to be saying such a thing when he has pictures that he's provided himself displaying the optics that they are. So I'm just like, sit this one out, fam. But that was what he said. Taking a nap, which was my chick. Zesty. This dude saying using an alarm clock, which is what most punctual people use. It's feminine, man. All right, what else? Having a birthday dinner is feminine. Ordering dessert. I saw a chick that was saying if you order dessert, that is feminine. You could just have some of hers. Why are you ordering a dessert for yourself? So imagine taking the time out of your day, working out in your busy schedule to take a chick out. You about to pay for everything. And this chick sitting up here trying to dictate to you what can or cannot be ordered during the dinner you paying for. I don't know where these chicks be getting off at, man. I really don't. And I don't say this part to be offensive, which I shouldn't care about being offensive because they certainly don't mind. But I'm going to throw that preface out there anyway. But I've noticed that when I see women saying stuff like this, oh, you a bad bitch if you drive a Mercedes and whatnot. These be chicks that be, let's just say they wouldn't be anybody's first choice to hit. They may be some chick that the dude will call up to hit 5th down the list. Some maybe even 10th down the list. And others, they wouldn't be getting that call at all. So again, I ask, what is it that men can do anymore? Because I swear, nowadays, just shut up and die. That's basically what it is. Everything that a man does is zesty. You know, I seen chicks that were talking about if the men like hanging out with his homies, that he don't really like chicks like that. That doesn't make sense. Men have always enjoyed brotherhood. Always, throughout history. Men get together, have a beer. Men get together, do a cookout. Like, men get together, perhaps watch sports. That's always been a thing. So it's really interesting how it's very selective. It just happens to be all things that men either enjoy doing or just do, period, that are what men are now scrutinized for. I mean, think about this. You can't take a nap. You got people that are unemployed, all right, because these chicks, the way they be on TikTok and stuff, there's no way that they're employed, or at least if they are, it's not full time. I'm gonna go back this way. This guy got the blower going. Noise would find me, but my videos have been pretty good without noise finding me after a while, so I ain't even tripping. But as I was saying, I do find it interesting that it's people who are unproductive, specifically women in this case, that always got some sideways stuff to say about what highly productive men say or do, or just the way they live. I mean, I've seen women complain about men not having a whole bunch of fancy stuff in their house. Like, how does that bother you? You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. Next it'll be zesty because you sleep on an air mattress or something like that. Who knows, man? Let me know what you guys think in the comments, though. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here because I don't want to include too much of that noise back there. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. Hit me in them comments. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.